Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday on the 9. We're glad you're hanging out with us this morning on a Wednesday, halfway through the week. It's a little bit of a wonky week because it's Monday. Many of you had the day off. Marielle Lou.
Hello.
Ryan Armani. And I'm Dina Centofanti. How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
If I was any better, I'd be twins.
I still don't get that.
I just bursting.
Actually, to be honest with you, I don't get it either. But it is just a saying.
It shouldn't be.
I somewhat agree with you.
Yeah.
We should do something else. So in our effort to practice gratitude, which we're always being told, we should say, okay, one thing you're grateful for right now.
I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. Hallelujah.
No.
Doesn't count?
No. Rye?
I'm grateful that I have a job that I come to, that I enjoy to be sitting here with you ladies.
Give us an example.
I am grateful that I have, I just got some hot water and I got a nice hot cup of tea.
Okay, I am grateful that somebody ate the last nutty bar, which means that I could not eat it because I was going to intentionally try to be on a diet with those things today. And even though I was going to cheat, I didn't, because there were none left. Exactly. So I'm grateful for that. I'm still on track this morning.
I am grateful to have another day to try to be great today.
Those are good, Rye. I don't want to discount your gratitude. But those are big, broad statements that anybody could say.
Thing that happened to you today.
Specifically, Ryan Armani is happy about
everything.
All right.
Life.
How about something good cooking over there in Studio B?
Oh, man, I'm grateful to be sitting next to you two ladies.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Thank you. Here's a question, and you guys can chime in on this one, too. I got invited to a party. I don't know about you guys. I'm just kidding. Anyway, invited to an engagement party. It says no gifts. The couple requests no gifts. Well, the why is another part. I don't know why, because they just want to be and enjoy everyone's company, and they don't want people to feel pressure to bring a gift.
Yes.
Is it okay? Do you show up empty-handed? Do you follow what they said? So let me tell you what etiquette experts say.
Okay.
And here's a cute video of a little kid's birthday party. The short answer is yes. If a host goes to the trouble to say no gifts, they 100% do not expect anyone to bring a gift. In fact, they'll be happy that you were attentive to their request. They'll be happy that you don't bring the gift. It reduces materialism and potential clutter and drastically reduces the need to write thank you notes.
Yeah, I'm out. Obviously, I'm not saying bring gifts as the person is saying, do not bring me any gifts, but I just don't understand why somebody would say no gifts.
Well, put that aside for this discussion.
It just doesn't make any sense.
You
can't get past that part to have the discussion.
I don't even understand
Your
what we're talking
invitation would
about
say
here.
bring more gifts.
Yeah.
Bring extra
Bring
gifts.
as many as you'd like.
As many gifts. Bring gifts you forgot to give me.
But you know when you get an invitation, it says no gifts.
Never received one of those.
All right.
So I got one, we got one a couple of weeks ago. We went to a party, and it said no gifts. And so my wife and I had a discussion. Should we bring something? Should we not bring something? We ended up bringing a gift, and go ahead and put it over there with a lot of other gifts.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, it just, and I love the no gift thing because it takes a layer away of pressure to go get something, pressure to get the right thing.
Right.
You know, am I going to go based on if I've got a good gift or not? Like it wipes away all of those different layers when deciding whether to go to a party or not, maybe. And
I like clear instructions.
I do too.
Either bring a gift or don't.
What about a registry where you don't really have to go buy something? They pick it all out for you.
Well, it's not a registry for a birthday party. I've never seen a registry for a birthday party.
It was an engagement party.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just right on that registry.
It just feels so uncomfortable to show up empty-handed. Whether you're going to dinner at a friend's house or a birthday party,
But if the couple says don't bring any gifts,
I know.
I just don't know why they would say something like that.
Well,
that part aside,
that's a different story.
I actually do agree with you, Dina. If it says no gifts, I mean the couple is clear they don't want extra crap.
Yeah.
They don't need your crap.
Then say cash only.
They don't need your money either.
Well, everybody needs a little cash, but I don't know if you're asking for cash. All right. Well, hashtag the 9. Let us know if you've been there.
Yeah, please.
Guys, I try and buy, when I go to Aldi's, I will purchase something that looks like Cheez-Its. Now, my family, they're big Cheez-It eaters. Delicious.
Love a good Cheez-It.
I do too. I do too. Can you buy the store brand? You know, some people buy the cheese nips. Now, at Aldi's, they call them baked square crackers or something. So here's the story. It turns out more and more of us are resorting to these store brands, generic brands, instead of name brand counterparts. A new report finds shopping generic or store brands now accounts for about 20% of what we spend, and that's a pretty big increase. Still, we're spending roughly 80 cents of every dollar on national name brands, so that would be your Cheez-Its. Researchers say Americans from consumers still prefer to splurge on brand name soft drinks, and will even pay 30% more for them. So you want your Coke, you don't want your
I agree with that.
cola with a K.
Yeah, it goes flat faster. It doesn't taste the same.
We are less picky about brand names when buying fresh produce and meat.
Sure.
I agree with all of that, and I've been buying store brand stuff for a long time. I mean, even down to the, you know, you go to Costco, you get Kirkland or Bounty, you know, you get Kroger, whatever. But there are a few items, like ketchup, that I do feel like you have to buy the name brand. Like Kraft as opposed to just some generic ketchup.
Good value.
Good value, yeah.
Good value
like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
But guys, we did that ketchup comparison here. Do you remember that?
I
When
don't.
We did mustards. Was it just me?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
It was in my head. But anyway, I will tell you, and I'm a big Heinz ketchup person.
Yeah.
They all kind of tasted
Cheez-Its.
similar.
Cheez-Its is a perfect example.
That some of the restaurants were refilling the Heinz bottle.
Yeah, with some.
And people didn't know. And then Heinz came back and they said if it doesn't match the red font.
Oh yeah, like the red tomato.
Then know that it's not our ketchup because so many people were doing it. So there is something about at least like seeing it in that Heinz bottle, and Heinz is a little off today. Oh well, still good.
Do your cheese nips taste like Cheez-Its?
Hold on, producer Aaron's talking to me about a cola. Oh, apparently we picked. You know, our memories are a little fuzzy. Apparently, in a cola taste test, we picked RC Cola.
Let's do this taste test again. I don't recall
Coke.
that.
You and I.
Want to do a pony dog challenge again?
There's no way I picked RC Cola
picked RC
over Coca-Cola. There's no way. That did not happen.
So, Rye, cheese, the cheese nips are not. Those don't work.
That's my point. Like there are some things.
Can you take them out the box and just put them in that little plastic thing?
You can tell from one. I think I've even tried to pour them in a bowl. Yeah. Even when the kids were little, here's some Cheez-Its. Because, you know, sometimes you're at the store and you just grab them, whatever.
No. And what the kids say, they're like, no, something ain't right, Mom.
Wrong. All right.
More Americans are taking on the no-buy challenge as budgets continue to get pinched by these high prices. So it's simple, just pick a time frame, a week, a month, a year, and only buy essentials like food, medicine, and other household items that you need. Finance experts say that it's a good chance for consumers to recognize their bad spending habits and develop more self-control. And as a bonus, you save a little cash. I do think that's a good idea. Man, I'm the impulse buyer.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. These people on social media keep telling us to buy all this stuff.
Yeah.
You have got to have incredible willpower, or get off. I don't know, get off social media. For a while, I didn't go to because when I step into Target, suddenly I find myself buying all this stuff that you think you need, and you don't.
The way they have it organized, especially at the checkout aisle, I need these magic lip balms.
Don't you buy more at the store than online, though?
Spend more money, buy more things?
I mean, because if you're walking through the aisles, I would feel like you're just grabbing all willy-nilly.
That makes total sense.
Then, you know, I needed some hair products. Gorgeous. Feeling so good.
Very nice.
Real good today,
Lovely.
let me tell you. Real good. But I just bought the hair product.
Yeah.
Like online. you know, and then it was on my porch at 7 a.m.
Yeah, so I guess figure out where you can be more deliberate with your spending.
True.
And do it that way, because it's not great. We're just buying all this stuff, and we do have 2 money segments today coming up.
Yes, we need them.
We're going to talk about this topic, how to get your spending under control and figure it out. It's not too late.
No, it is not too late. Guys, do you have trouble spelling words?
Nope.
You don't?
I do.
Yeah? Well, the finals for the Scripps Spelling Bee tomorrow. All right. When it comes to spelling, there is just words we cannot spell. Google released a map of the most how to spell searches in each state. Here in Michigan, we have a tough time spelling the word cousin.
Why?
I don't know. And you see all of the other ones. Down there in Texas, they have a hard time spelling physique.
Well, that's a hard word.
Yeah, I get that one.
In Florida, it's language. How about principal? Definitely. Field. There's a lot of different words on there that people just cannot spell. I have a hard time, I said this earlier, with the name Michael and the word receive. I have a hard time spelling the word receive, because then I always have to do I before E, except after C.
True, and
Something I
that's
learned in
okay.
like kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like the principal is your pal.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's P-A-L.
Or do you have basic principles? That is a different spelling.
Because it's a different
That'd be
word.
P-L-E, right?
Well, it's the same word, but just different. Well, no, that is a different word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, either way.
It is. The English language is tricky. I can't, sometimes with like words like congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah. Congrats, because there's a D, a T, you know.
No,
Angel, angle.
Yeah, those are hard.
You have perfect spelling?
I mean, I'm not going to jump down that, because I feel like that's a trap. Obviously, there's some word out there I can't spell, but I know how to spell principal. You know what I mean?
So do I.
Right. And I know that it's...
I know how to spell both principles.
Right. Which one is your daughter's...
Well, that's it. Come on,
Teacher.
it's silly. It's a school. That's the school. Principal with the P-A-L.
Yeah.
I'm no dummy over
Very
here.
good.
University
Very
of
good.
Michigan.
Although these kids' math problems, though, can you do those? This is a whole new math.
To be honest,
This is a whole new math.
and I think spelling, I mean, because of technology, spelling has to be on the decline.
Oh, God, yeah.
Right?
For sure. Unless you're Mario Lou. Perfect speller.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Mario Lou is the spell check.
Okay. I'm just the check today.